course, for everybody, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm just getting us live everywhere, Sheb, for you.
Yes.
That's it. Okay, let's see here. Hello, spoiled agent. Snowy morning in Lethbridge, Alberta. Yeah,
At least we don't have that today in Toronto. No snow right
no,
now.
but we did have it like last week.
We did. We did. It's melted away.
It's melted away. It's melted away, but not for long, right? Hello, everyone. I'm just getting us all live here on all of our platforms.
It's
Someone just said
coming.
they missed you, Shebby.
Aw. Thank you.
Oh, who just said they missed you? Who was it? Someone just wrote in the chat that they missed you. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello from Vancouver. Hi, Charlo. Oh, Sonia. Sonia misses you.
Oh, hi, Sonia.
Lucky Fort McMurray got over 3 inches. Jillian.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Okay, things are happening. Winter's coming, people. So, what a better time to talk about this amazing, of course, our product with our amazing friend at Spoiled Agent, Sheb. Sheb and I are old friends, and I love that I get to reconnect with her probably every quarter. So, we really appreciate that. Shebna represents the Palladium Hotel Group. And I know, Shed, that you've got some great updates waiting for our spoiled agents. So I'm just going to get us started, but I want to also mention hello on Facebook. Just our Facebook friends only, not Zoom friends. Please add your email in the comments. Zoom, we've got you covered, okay, because you've registered. Hello, everyone from Halifax. Hello, Jane. So we got you covered, our friends on Zoom, because you've registered. We've got your email. That's great. We are live on Zoom. We are live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube and we're live on LinkedIn. All this for our friend Sheb. Amazing. Hello,
Oh,
Guy. Guy, I believe, is in Northern Ontario. Hello from New Brunswick. Hi, Stephanie. So we've got our Facebook friends going as well. I just want everyone to know that if you have any questions for Sheb, please add them in the Q&A only on Zoom. And why I say that is because we're going to lose them in the chat. Facebook friends, just add them in the comments as well. And also, I know Sheb was very, very generous saying we just talked about this before we went live. But Sheb, you're offering a 3 night stay. Is that right?
yes. 3 night stay for two. And it's going to be at, should I say it now or
Yes,
is it a surprise?
sure.
Okay, so it's going to be at the Grand Palladium Select White Sand in Riviera Maya. So the brand new select property you get to experience.
Amazing. I love it. So that's great. We're going to have all the updates, say what's new, what's happened. I know you guys have a lot going on, so that's fantastic. Kathy says hello from Pickering. That's where I am too, Kathy. Wow. Amazing. So exciting. So I think a round of applause goes for that, you guys. Like someone's going to go down, see all the new property and all the new exciting things happening firsthand. And Sheb, that's thanks to you for sure. So how you qualify is you have to stay on to the question period. You do not necessarily have to ask a question, but we're going to send Sheb everyone's list. And then whoever stays on, of course, their name goes into the pot right to the end. So over to you, Miss Sheb, and I want to say thank you again. And I'm going to see everyone at the Q&A for sure. Oh, Guy watched the French one yesterday with Julia. Perfect. Guy, you're going to have lots of information, and you're totally set. And Wendy, hi Wendy from Bowmanville as well. So, okay, lots of amazing spoiled agents to see you, Sheb. We all love you, and we're going to let you get started. Okay, thanks everyone.
Thank you so much, Susie, my dearest friend. And thank you to Spoiled Agent for this opportunity. And thank you everyone for joining. We do, like Susie said, we do have a lot of things going on at Palladium Hotel Group. So I'm going to take you through them. I know you are busy, so I'm going to go through really quickly and let us know at the end if you have any questions. In case you don't know who we are, Palladium Hotel Group, we're a Spanish hotel group with more than 50 years of experience, lots of hotels everywhere. Palladium hotels are ideal for everyone, for your families, people who want to get away with their friends, couples, groups, singles, for everyone. Now, before I talk about our product, this is our team in Canada. I know you know us all if you're across Canada. We have Gabriel Rodriguez, Director of Sales. He's based in Toronto. And we have our lovely Christy in Western Canada. If you're from there, you know her. I'm in Ontario. And then we have our lovely Julia. She's in Quebec, and you know her from there. So here we are. And I will show you our email addresses at the end as well, in case you need to reach us for any questions you might have. So let's get started. As you know, we have some different branches now. You know about the TRS properties; those are adults only. We have family selection now, as you know, ideal for your families. We have Grand Palladium Select. White Sand is one of the new ones. That's where the prize is at. And then we have our regular Grand Palladium hotels. So I'm going to take you through each one and simply tell you what they're all about. So let's see, where are we? We are in the Dominican Republic in Punta Cana. We're in Mexico in Costa Mujeres. We are in Riviera Maya, and we're in Puerto Vallarta, and of course in beautiful Jamaica. Now you will see that we Palladium hotels are in other parts of the world. For example, in Spain, there's a lot of hotels. In Brazil, we have hotels. We have hotels in Sicily. Most of those hotels you can book directly on the Booking Pro. Or if for the Dominican, Mexico, Jamaica, we work with all the Canadian tour operators and we have contracted rates. So here we go. TRS hotels, those are your adults only for guests 18 plus. Lots of great amenities for the TRS guests, beautiful rooms. This is the picture of the loft suite actually that you see on here at TRS Coral. TRS hotels are very, very popular. They do sell out very quickly. You're getting a great value. You have your butler service, you have your beach area that's private, you have your own pool, you have your own restaurants. And the best thing is you have access to the Grand Palladiums. The TRS hotels are attached to the regular Grand Palladiums, so you have access to the entire complex. So as long as you have guests that are 18 and plus, TRS is amazing for them. We get a lot of course, honeymooners and couples staying. Even we have groups like the bachelorette groups or bachelor groups or friends getting together. They want to get away. They want to be pampered with all kinds of premium drinks and entertainment. So TRS is your go-to. So we have the TRS Turquesa in Punta Cana. TRS Coral is in Costa Mujeres, and we have the TRS Yucatan in Riviera Maya. Keep in mind, they're all very unique and different from one another. Although we have the same amenities included, they're set differently at each one. So, okay, now we're going to talk about our Grand Palladium hotels and resorts that you're familiar with. Grand Palladiums are ideal for everyone. You can take your whole family there for groups. We do a lot of wedding groups, of course, incentive groups. Um, even just couples, families, multi-generational families are welcome at the Grand Palladiums. There's something to do for everyone. No one's going to get bored. These are big resorts. They come with baby clubs for ages 1 to 3, mini club for 4 to 12, and then we have the teens club for 13 and plus, let's say, up to 18 or so. There's always the adult pool areas. There's the children's water parks. They're small. Coming up, though, we're going to build some new ones. But for now, we have the small splash parks at all the Grand Palladiums. Everyone has access to them. Great restaurants. There's a la carte restaurants. There's buffets to choose from. Lots of entertainment at all the Grand Palladiums for everyone. And of course, we have, the spa, the wellness centers, the gym, if people want to work out. So we have all that at all the Grand Palladium hotels. Okay, so let's talk about Grand Palladium Select Collection now. You're seeing Select in some of the destinations. What is Select? I have a little video to show you. There's no sound. I'll talk over it while I'm showing it to you. It's the Grand Palladium in Costa Mujeres. It is a select property, the entire property. So I'm going to tell you what select means. Sometimes we will have select in certain sections, and sometimes you'll have the entire complex, which is in Costa Mujeres. So when the properties have become select, we've added a lot of new facilities. I'm going to take you through them after you see all the pictures here. Ice cream, of course. Okay, so select. I know you see Ibiza on there. I kept it on there because we do have Grand Palladium there that is also select. Okay, so what makes some of the Grand Palladium select now? You have room service included, for example. Normally in the Grand Palladium, room service not included. In the Select, yes, you do, from 11 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. We've added coffee shops. Those are my favorite. This is where you get your smoothies, you get your cheesecake. Carrot cake is my favorite. Amazing place where you can just sit and relax and chat. If you want to do your emails, which you shouldn't do on vacation, you can do that or post some pictures. We've added ice cream shop at all the select properties. We've added pizza store. Everybody likes ice cream and pizza, right? Unlimited. You have your exclusive pool. You have your exclusive restaurants, and you have premium mini bar, complimentary laundry service if you wanted to wash some of your bathing suits and t-shirts and shorts. So there's a lot of inclusions, as you can see on the select properties. Okay. If you have any questions, any further information you need, reach out to your BDM and we'll be happy to help you. So we have the select in Costa Mujeres. All of the Grand Palladium in Costa Mujeres is a select property. Coming soon to Punta Cana, we have, as you know, the Grand Palladium Bovero section is closed now. When it reopens, it's going to become a select property with its own exclusive facilities. And we will have actually, it's already in place, but the Riviera Maya complex white sand has become select. We've done some renovations. We've added the ice cream shop and then the pizzeria and the coffee shop and all the added amenities. So the white sand in Riviera Maya is now a select property. Okay. Let's start with Punta Cana. As you know, we've talked about the Bavaro section being closed. It's going to open mid-December. And we have all kinds of specials, of course, once it becomes a select property. Before I go into that, I'm going to show you what the lobby is looking like. So far, it's almost done, actually. I mean, time goes by really quickly. Lobby bar and the coffee shop. And then we have let me see, I think I have pictures of I love the coffee shop. So I have like 5 pictures of the coffee shop. It's a good hangout place. The ice cream place, the pizza shop. It's unlimited. It's open for all the select guests. And this is what the rooms are going to look like. I may have shown you at the last presentation, but we're very excited about these new rooms and the bathrooms. And some of the restaurants, of course, when you have a select property, they're exclusive to the select section. Guests from the other sections will no longer have access to these restaurants. Whereas if you're staying in a select section, you have access to the rest of the regular Grand Palladium. Okay, so that's Punta Cana. Let's touch base on Riviera Maya. Actually, I was here 2 weeks ago. I saw the new White Sand Select. As you know, it is a large complex. You have your Cantena side, the yellow buildings there. You have your colonial side, the purple buildings. And then we have the White Sand, which is the pink. And those are the White Sand Select section. And then you have your TRS, Yucatan, the adults in the gray on top here. Okay, so it's a big complex. You still have access between Cantena Colonial. If you're staying in White Sand, you have access to the Cantena Colonial. However, because the White Sands Select is now a Select, Contena and Colonial guests will no longer have access to the White Sand. And if you're staying in Terrace Yucatan, you have access to everything. And I wanted to mention, if you know, we have the family selection I'm going to talk about. Grand Palladium Contena Family Selection. If you're staying there, you also have access to the rest of the resort. Okay, so I think I have another video here, probably no sound. I want to show you the new Grand Palladium Select White Sand. We did some renovations around the pool area. We have those gorgeous rooms, the bungalows right on the water. Don't forget about those. People love them. And just to show you what the new white sand rooms look like, they're amazing. And of course, you have your own exclusive restaurants, whether it's a la carte or it's buffet and coffee shop, the ice cream, pizza shop, all of that is there in the White Sands Select. We were supposed to finish all of this by January 2026, but we were ahead of schedule. So now it's already a select. So as of October, people have been enjoying the facilities. Right now it's, you know, we are letting, of course, guests have access to the White Sand because it's still new, but in the new year, White Sand Select will be exclusive. So junior suites, and some more pictures of the beautiful property. And when you are in the select, you have access to the other Grand Palladiums. Okay, let's talk about family selection. This one, I call it like a resort within a resort. The family selections are amazing. Just make sure you're booking it correctly. Sometimes we have friends or families that are going, some people just stay on the regular side, thinking, yes, it's family friendly, but they're not actually booked in the family selection. When you're booking with the tour operators, just make sure it says family selection junior suite. So we have it in Costa Moreras, as you know. We have it in Riviera Maya, which is the family selection Contena. We've always had it in Vallarta. That's where it started. Vallarta is our smaller property, but we have family selection there. And we will have the Bavaro family selection in Punta Cana, mid-December. It's opening. Okay, so what does that include? So let me just show you this video. We have lots of videos today, but no sound so that you can hear me. It'll talk about some of what's included. And don't forget, when you book guests into family selection, it's not only for the children, it's for adults too. When they're staying in a family selection, adults have access to the TRS properties. So they can leave the kids with the kids club or, you know, play area depending on their age. And adults, parents can go and experience the TRS facilities. They can eat there. They can, you know, spend some time by the pool. Yeah, so it's something for everyone. And there are lots of inclusions in the family selection. They might pay a little bit more, but it's well worth it. Okay, so that's your family selection. Here are some of the inclusions. I think I sort of talked about them, but you do have 24-hour room service. You have your exclusive pool, exclusive restaurant, really caters to families, pillow menu, reserved beach area. So there's a lot. I included this picture here because they'll surprise some of the guests with this setup. Our team at the hotel, you know, if they're celebrating something, let them know when you check in and they'll do something special. It's a lot of fun. I mean, in these rooms, you can get like bottle warmers, bottle cleaners, you can get baby food. When I was in Riviera Maya, Cantena Family Selection 2 weeks ago, I went to their lobby because I love the candies and the chocolates there. You get a bag and you can just fill it up. And they had baby food, they had little yogurt, so a lot of great amenities for families. You don't have to travel with a lot. And of course, we have specials going on in family selection, free up to 2 children under 17. So have a look out for that. It's available through the tour operators. And then the family selection in Bavaro will in Punta Cana will open mid-December. And so the lobbies are amazing at all the family selection. You can just, I mean, sit around there, listen to some music, play games. They have games there on the screen for kids. Unlimited candies and chocolates, of course. I see parents filling up the bags, and I do that too. So the Nest is the restaurant exclusive to family selection guests. They're amazing. I went and checked out some. The food is great, and families love it. They don't have to go to the rest of the Grand Palladium to have their meals. They can just stay within their complex. Sometimes kids get tired, they want to have a nap. You know, you can just stay close by. There's exclusive pools in all the family selection. These are the new rooms in the Bavaro side. Um, Now, normally for Palladium rooms, you have four maximum that you can put in a room. Now, we have these new rooms. In the family selection section, you can put a family of five. They're like a one bedroom. You can have either two double beds in the room with a pull-out sofa bed or a king bed with a sofa bed. So you can put two adults and three children in one of these rooms, which is amazing. The bathrooms, and we have some rooms that have the private pool. Amazing again for families. When kids fall asleep in the room, you can still enjoy the pool, have some drinks, so you don't have to call it a night. You can still enjoy your time when the kids are sleeping in the room. And they have all kinds of amenities when you check in, depending on the age of the child. They give you, you know, you can get little robes and pull-ups and all kinds of things, the toys that they need, toothbrushes, toothpaste, everything comes in the room all set up for you. And where do we have all our hotels? I kept Brazil in here because Brazil has become popular. Right now, you can book it directly, but hopefully, we'll be able to work with some of the tour operators and we'll be able to offer it. As you know, Punta Cana is very popular for us. We have all the different brands there. We have Costa Moreras properties, Riviera Maya, we have Jamaica. Beautiful Jamaica is back and running, by the way. I just received an update again today. We opened reopened beginning of the week, yes. And we're all set. We're welcoming guests already. We were very lucky. We had minimal damage. We had to do a lot of cleaning. Unfortunately, we did lose some of our trees, but it's all back to normal right now, as normal as things can be. And the hotel's operating very good. So we just received an update today. Everything is fine, and you can send your guest conf. Yeah, I see a lot of heart. I know. I'm so happy that I'm able to tell you that. And for Jamaica, don't forget we do have our signature level. For now, that's what we have there, and it's it's for those guests they're looking for something more added value, or let's say exclusive benefits, so they can book the signature level, and that's available through the tour operators. It's on the Lady Hamilton side. They get their, own lounge area. They have their own pool, own beach, that type of things. Okay, so I just put this on the screen so you can see the difference. We have the Grand Palladium Hotels and Resorts, ideal for everyone. We have our Grand Palladium Select with a little bit more exclusive benefits. And then we have the Family Selection, really specializing for all the families with, I would say, younger children, so that they have all the amenities. So those are the three now. If you want, you can take pictures of it, but if you have any questions, let us know. We've just, put together the benefits and the comparison of all the different ones. I know it can get confusing sometimes when there's all the different levels, but don't worry, we're here to assist you in any questions you might have. As far as entertainment, as you know, we have the Chic Cabaret. It's amazing 3 hour dinner and show. I know most of you've experienced it. I know Susie has experienced it. It's amazing. Every time I go, I try to and see it. Their butler can make reservations for them once they get to the property. They do charge a little bit of a fee. Sometimes it changes. It's not that bad. It really is worth it. It's different entertainment. We are doing a lot of things with we're trying to create entertainment. This is Bravo show. I experienced it for the first time when I was there 2 weeks ago. So Chic Cabaret is for adults only. Bravo is for families. We have this in Riviera Maya and now in Costa Mujeres. So this is some 80s and 90s music with dinner, amazing food for the families. Kids can get up, families can get up, dance and sing with our professional singers and dancers. So again, there is a little bit of additional fee. It's not much. They can just enjoy. There's, bingo parties and things like that as well. Lots of entertainment. We have the Le Petit Chef. We started this in Costa Mujeres. We have it in Riviera Maya now, and we're going to have it in Punta Cana as well. For people, sometimes they're staying longer than a week and they're looking for some more different entertainment so they can have that. Don't forget, we do have our meetings and incentive team at each destination. If you have those corporate groups, you can book your rooms with the tour operator, and then the our MICE team can assist with all the rooms and whatever they need, we can help you with that. Weddings is huge for us. As you know, we have Weddings by Palladium. Take down that email address, weddings by Palladium at palladiumhotelgroup.com. Again, you book your rooms with the tour operator, and then you can book the wedding date with our weddings team. They send you all the packages, everything, and then you can forward everything to the couple and they can start working with their planners at destination. And we do pay commission on the wedding package that is booked on the base package. So every little bit helps. As long as you are booking their wedding date for them, you're involved. You fill out the form saying yes, they're working with the travel agent. You will get I think it's about 10% on the packages, but it's in US dollars, so every little bit helps. There's a lot of wedding packages. We offer it in all the destinations. We can customize them. We have promos going on all the time. Look out for those. We can do symbolic weddings, Catholic, Christian weddings. We do same-sex marriages in all the destinations except for Jamaica. So there's a lot of different wedding packages that they can choose from. Okay, so rewards program, don't forget Palladium Pro. I'm so happy to tell you it all works now. If you're stuck, you need anything, let us know. We have amazing team. Carlos, you probably know him in Mexico. He will help you step by step. Just register all your bookings. You have up to 30 days from the checkout date. It's palladiumpro.com. And you get benefits. You can book your own stay with travel agents rates. I don't have travel agents rates. The only way you can access them is if you're registered on Palladium Pro, and you can access travel agents rates. You can redeem your rewards towards your stay, or you can redeem them for, I think it's a universal card that you can do it for your Christmas shopping. We do have promos throughout the year for different things. For example, right now, we have the family selections and the select properties that we're promoting. So there's promotions. You can see that on Palladium Pro when you're registering. So you earn extra cash. And if you have never registered for Palladium Pro, it's your first time registering, you can use my name, SEBNEM50, and I'll give you $50 US. If you're already registered, no, you're not getting it. It's only for those new agents who are registering for the first time, okay? I know, I see you laughing because I've been asked this. Can I do it? I just registered yesterday. No, the system won't allow you. So here's our email addresses in case you need us. I'm based in Ontario. I look after Ontario, except for Ottawa, because my colleague Julia from Montreal is closer to Ottawa. She looks after Ottawa, and I have Manitoba as well. And Julia's in Quebec, Ottawa Maritimes, and Christy is in BC, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. So that's it from me. Let me know if you have any questions.
Chevy, sorry, Chev.
It's okay.
I'm glad you mentioned Christy and Julia also, because as much as you're here today, the whole team is there across Canada help. And I think our friend Julia is live on Facebook watching you
Is she?
right now.
Yes, Julia.
She says, "Go Shub."
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Julia, for your support. All right. Amazing. We got some questions for sure. Um, Let's see here. Okay, so amazing. I'm just checking into our friends on Facebook, but we're going to start with Zoom first. So I know a few people asked you to go back to the slides with the comparisons with the select and things like
Ah,
that. If
sure.
you don't mind popping that back up again,
Yeah,
that'd
let's
be
do
really
that.
great.
Just going back, I can't remember where it was exactly.
And do you know if there's a limit for the swim up ages to have swim ups?
Depending, the swim ups in Punta Cana, the new about family selection, no age limit. In Jamaica, the private pools, yes, we do, 13 plus. Is this the page? Let me just see.
I'm just looking here. Uh,
Comparison you wanted,
yeah, they
right?
wanted the comparison there. I think that's good. Um, Here we go.
Okay,
So someone's asking, can you go back to the screen comparing the benefits of all the properties? There. That's it, I believe. Yeah. Grand Palladium, Palladium Select, that's it. So somebody was
okay.
asking on Zoom. There you go, guys. It's up. Just a question. Karine's asking, is the Palladium in Brazil all inclusive?
It is.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. So Lisa said, I'm sure you're going to answer this, but just in case, if you don't mind, um, I have clients that book September 9th to the Grand Palladium Cantana for December 16 to 24. At the time of the booking, they were able to access fully the White Sands property. I want to ensure that this has not changed. At the time of the booking, the changes weren't taking effect till Jan 1.
Correct. So if they're still traveling this year, yes, they can still use the facilities. They're not strict. I was there, I asked actually, and they're letting guests experience white sand facilities still. Yes, not a problem right now.
Okay, we've got lots of friends on Facebook as well that are having lots of great comments. This is really dedication here. I just see Brett has just landed back in PEI from Toronto. He was just here and he's now on the webinar watching. So like that's dedication. Thank,
Wonderful.
thank you. Greg is on too. Hi, Greg. Stephanie loves your properties. Amazing. Carolyn had some issues with Zoom, but she's hopped on Facebook, so we're not missing out, which is great.
Perfect.
Okay, so Oksana, hello Oksana, and she said she loves the Palladium Pro program, just so you know. Can the babies be left without their parents from age 1?
Good question. There has been some changes with that in different destinations. It's a little bit different now. So for Riviera Maya, no, they will allow parents, they will only allow the babies to be with their parents that are if their ages 1 to 3. That's for Riviera Maya complex. In Costa Mujeres, yes, you can leave the baby there. Um, at the baby club, but you cannot leave the resort and you have to go and feed the baby. And I think they have a 2 hour limit because depending on how many babies they have, they want to make sure they have one-on-one care for the babies. So you'd have to check with the baby club in Costa Mujeres and in Punta Cana. Just make sure that the times are going to work out for you to leave the baby for a couple of hours. But you can leave them alone there, except for Riviera Maya. You would need to stay with the baby.
Okay, great. Is there another slide with the benefits? Is there another one if you can advance
The
to it?
first one, yeah, that was the second page. I went back to first page now.
Okay, same person was asking. Perfect. Okay. Just question. Carolyn said these charts are so helpful on Facebook. And Judy said this is so informative. So thank you from Facebook as well. And I know you talked about the Lady Hamilton and it's great. It's up and running, Guy. So
Yes,
amazing news on that.
yes.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, Oksana's asking, the main question is, how are the renos at the Palladium Select Bavaro? Will there be any work still being done in 2026?
As far as we know, we've asked for updates and they said we're doing pretty good. for opening December 15. Sometimes, I mean, from our experience, we know that maybe not everything will be operational. Maybe one restaurant is not ready, but that is usual anyways. Not everything is open every night. There may be things like that for now, but we have been advised everything is on schedule. So we'll see when we get closer in a couple of weeks, we might know more just before they open. But for 2026, yes, I think we're pretty good. We were just worried about, Christmas time and all that because we do have lots of reservations coming in. We'll see how it goes, but for now, we've been advised that we're doing well.
Okay, great. Let's see here. Any properties with pickleball?
Yes, we do have pickleball courts. We are booking a lot of groups, actually. Punta Cana is a popular one. We are renovating the courts there right now as we speak. We have a large group, actually, November 17th, they're going. So we did renovate the courts in Punta Cana. We have Riviera Maya is another one. We've been booking a lot of pickleball courts. If you need any details, let me know. I can put you in contact with our MICE team. They can check availability. People are booking in advance now for these pickleball groups because they're very, very popular and they want to reserve the courts for the day. There's a cost to reserve them. If they want to just play, they can play at no cost, first come, first served. But if they want to block for the groups, yes, we can do that too. So we have a small one in Jamaica. We have in Riviera Maya a few courts there, and then in Punta Cana a few courts as well. Not in Costa Mujeres because we have the Rafael Nadal Tennis Academy. We're not
Right.
able to, that's clay, and we can't. In the future, we might build one later on, but for now, we don't have it in Costa Mujeres, just a tennis academy there.
And just while we're talking about that type of thing, Sonia's asking, Sheb, what resort would you suggest for a tennis group?
Costa Mujeres,
Perfect. And
Rafael Nadal Tennis Academy. Yeah.
I totally agree. I was there like in the opening days, if you recall,
Yes.
Fred. And I know we talk about this every time, but I love that chic cabaret dinner.
Mm,
It was so good. There was a pre-party and a post-party. And let
yes.
me tell you, for people who go to bed super early, we loved it and we stayed right to the end. That was for
Yes.
sure.
It's amazing. Everyone who's seen it, they just love it.
Well, and on that note, Jillian's asking, can you speak a little bit about the Bravo dinner experience?
Yes, actually, I can. I experienced it for the first time 2 weeks
Oh,
ago.
good.
Yeah, there is a fee to get in. It's for the entire family. It's almost like chic cabaret, but a version for families, let's say. So
Right.
they have like 80s and 90s music, and we have our dancers and singers actually singing live and
Ooh.
dancing, going around, and they get the people up to dance with them if they want to sing with them. And all these songs. I mean, at my age, I know them all. And I saw some of the families, kids were like, they were like 10 years old, 6 years old. They were up and dancing with our entertainment and staff. And while you're doing that, you're getting your food served. It's like, I don't know how many meals we had, maybe like 6 or 7. You have your dessert, you have your appetizers, all included in the cost. And I looked at the cost to give you an idea. I think it was it changes all the time. They have specials. It was, I think, $50 per adult and then half price of that for children. So it's well worth it. I think it's different type of entertainment. Instead of just having dinner, it's something more for the families. And they have different sittings. Like if your kids have to go to bed early, they have early sitting and they have later sitting. So it's a lot of fun for the entire. I would definitely recommend it. It's in Riviera Maya. We have it in Costa Mujeres now, and we're gonna have it hopefully in Punta Cana coming up soon.
And Charlo said, Costa Harris is my favorite resort I've ever been to. It was amazing. And I have to say, I remember when we were there, or was someone else I know was there at that time? I can't remember, but it was around the holiday time and it was they flew Santa in by helicopter and lowered him down. I think someone told me about it actually. And I
Yes.
mean, I just wished
Yep.
I was there then.
They do that at Christmas Day, I think. They
Yes,
bring
yes.
Santa in a helicopter in the big village area that we have in Costa Mujeres. He lands there and he's giving presents to the kids. It's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Diane said on Zoom, I've got 3 rooms booked at TRS Coral Hotel, November 23rd. So right next week.
Nice.
Um, Junior suite swim up rooms.
Yes.
If I go to the hotel website, check onto the hotel online prior to arrival, November, we check the date, it's grayed out. How can my clients check in online prior to arrival to save time when they arrive?
Okay, so online check-in is only for direct bookings, not for
Oh,
tour operator bookings. And it doesn't take very long to check in. You just have to give your passport. That's all. They just scan all that, and then it takes you like 5, 10 minutes. And then you have any questions you have with the front desk, they'll answer that. Yeah, so you can't do online check-in for tour operator bookings because it's a different system. Online check-in is only for direct bookings, but not to worry, it's not going to take very long.
I just want to remind everyone, if you have questions, please don't put them in the chat because we're moving, that we lose them already. It's hard for me to maintain it. Only in the Q&A. I see lots of people asking questions in the chat. Always for webinars, please add them to the Q&A so we can make sure we answer them all. Let's see here. I see one question, Sandra, in the chat, but again, we like it in the Q&A. When we register with Palladium Pro, where do we add your $50 with your name, Shub, so that they can get the Shub of
Okay,
50?
so if you're registering for the first time under promo code section, you should be able to enter my name and 50.
Okay, there you go.
There will be a section that says promo code, but only if you're registering for the first time, registering yourself.
That's it. Okay, we're gonna go over
Mhm.
to Facebook. Judy says the Chic Cabaret is it at Punta Cana Resort as well?
Yes, it is. And
Okay,
they have amazing show there too. Punta Cana one is amazing.
there you
Yeah.
go, Judy. Okay, Lisa said, and when January 1st comes, how will the guests be identified as select or non-select?
So they have a different bracelet. If
Okay,
they're staying in the White Sand Select, they will get a different bracelet. I think it's gonna be pink. So yeah, they
okay.
will know the difference, yeah, with the
And
bracelets.
Jillian's
I mean,
asking, oh, sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
No, she was just gonna ask about dietary requirements. Are they available?
Yes.
And also, can you maybe speak a little bit about accessibility?
Sure. So at Grand Palladium hotels, they do take food allergies very seriously. If you have anyone traveling with food allergies, please ask them to visit guest services after they check in to give their room number. And guest services will give them a color-coded card that shows what type of food allergies they have, which they can show at each restaurant. And if it's very severe, they have tons of allergies, they'll have the opportunity to talk to the chef and organize their meals for the entire time. But every time they enter a restaurant, anyone enters a restaurant, you'll be asked, do you have food allergies? And then someone will come and assist them with what they can eat, what they can't eat, whether it's buffet or a la carte restaurants. Yeah. And accessibility, all the resorts are accessible, wheelchair accessible. We do have fully accessible rooms at all of them. The only thing is, unfortunately, we cannot guarantee. We can request a wheelchair accessible room, but it's not guaranteed. Having said that, we've never had any issues. Hotel cannot guarantee it due to liability reasons. Let's say we have a guest staying in that room already and they have extended their stay. So that room won't be available for the next guest. But we've never had a case where a wheelchair accessible room was not available for someone that needed it. So if you have that, let us know, let your BDM know. We'll send a message. The hotel will make a note. They'll be given priority for a fully accessible room. Worst case scenario, they will get a ground floor room for sure. Hope I
Okay,
answered.
perfect. Jennifer's asking, hi Jennifer on Zoom. Will Jamaica properties get select option near in the near future?
Yes, actually in Jamaica, we are going to be expanding the Jamaica property within the next 2 years. We're going to add TRS, which is the adults only, and we're adding family selection. Right now, we don't have select section there, but we do have the signature level, which is ideal for families as well, not only for adults. So right now we have the signature level in Jamaica. We will add the family selection and we will add TRS. And maybe one day we will have select as well.
Okay, Naomi's asking, so she needs some help, deciding which hotel to offer. What is considered a higher level experience? A select property like White Sands or a family selection category at the Palladium that is not a select property? She's having trouble deciding which one to offer.
Okay, so I would go with either select if they have their children are not very young. If they have very young children, family selection is great. And also, if you're staying in family selection, you have access to the rest of the complex. If you're staying in a select section like White Sand, you do not have access to TRS. You do have access to the other sections, Colonial Cantena, not the family selection Cantena.
Okay.
Okay. So
So
depending on what they're looking for.
so just Mick is kind of so just to, I know
Yes,
it's a lot of questions about the
yes.
exchanges. Mick is also asking, I've got people also Cantana in January. So exchange is still okay for January to White Sands for January 5 to 15.
No, they won't have access to white sand anymore unless they had booked last year before the change happened. You will need to contact the tour operator and let them know this booking was made before the change was made. Then they will send a message to their contacts at Palladium letting them know that this booking was made before the change and to make a note of it to give them access. But you have to go through the tour operator because the booking's made with the tour operator. They have to notify Palladium.
Okay. Mick, hi Mick. Okay, thanks for clarifying. I switched them to White Sands anyway.
Perfect.
All right.
That will solve
Um,
everything.
okay. Okay, so just a little bit about um Karine is asking, can we book properties, all of your hotels directly?
Um, yes, you can. You can book them directly. We do recommend with tour operators, of course, because we do have contracted rates. If you wish to book direct, you can book them on bookingpro.com. I don't look after that myself because I work with only the Canadian tour operators, but you can. There'll be different rules and regulations. You can do that on bookingpro.com. You'd have to register yourself in order to book. They do pay commission. But if you're booking a group or, if you want the package, I would definitely recommend booking with one of the Canadian tour operators. There's no direct group rates if it's a group, only with the tour operators.
Okay. And Marlene is asking, can I ask for a tour of other properties while staying at the Palladium Palace Punta Cana? She has a wedding group going in April 2026. Great question.
For sure. For you or the couple, we can do either one. You
Ooh,
can get in contact with your BDM and we can set up a date and a time. Our team at Destination will give you a tour of the entire complex. It takes about an hour and a half. It can be done for sure.
great. And that's a great way to sell it. So amazing. That's a great question.
Yes.
Okay, so, oh, for me, thank you, Marlene. She says, thank you. Lorraine says, what is the maximum age of the children at the Bravo show and the cost?
There's no maximum age. It's for everyone. The cost varies daily. It's different. For adults, I think it was like 50 US per adults. Children pay less. So sometimes it's like 50% off children's rates. The age for children would be like 4 to 12. They pay the child rate. I think under 4 is free.
Okay.
We can, yeah, we could check that out. And also we have the app, Palladium app. You can download the app. You can see all the prices. You can see all the menus. If you're checking a price for a certain day, usually it's updated weekly. So you'll be able to see all that. And everyone could use the app to make their dinner reservations and things like that, but not in advance. Once you get to the hotel, that's when you make your dinner reservations. And for Bravo, including Bravo.
Okay, so also, just a question here. Let's see here. Okay, all right, we're just gonna move on here. So, also, Charlotte's asking, are there any plans for any other palladiums on the Pacific side? Can you say? I don't even know.
Pacific side, like you mean like within Canada, we have Puerto Vallarta.
Yep, that's what I think. Yeah, they think they
Yeah,
meant
we
that.
do have our beautiful Vallarta property. I love that one. It's in Punta Mita, outside of Vallarta, but 45 minutes. It's a beautiful little property, amazing food. We do have it. We have family selection there and the regular Grand Palladium. It's on the Pacific coast, so good for your water sports. We do a lot of weddings, a lot of families. It's sort of set on a hill. Yeah, it's a beautiful property, and we do have that one there.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's very popular from Western Canada.
For sure, for sure. And that
Yeah.
also brings us to our friend Christy on that side
Yes.
of us. Okay, Sonia's asking, staying at the Palladium Customer Harris, do you have access to the Rafael Nadal Center?
Yes. So all the guests that are staying at the Grand Palladium or TRS, they do have use of the tennis courts. They get 1 hour per day per room free. So they can use it. If they want to take lessons, it will cost extra.
Mhm.
But if they want to just play, it's included in their room rate, 1 hour per day free
Okay.
per room.
All right. Let's see here. So, can Lori says, can you confirm when you have to register bookings by, is it 30 days after the booking or 30 days after checkout?
30 days after checkout, within 30 days after checkout. If it's
Okay.
31 days after they've checked out, the system won't accept it. So you have to do up to within 30 days from the date they check out. Does that make
Okay.
sense? Let's say they checked out November 20, you have
Yep.
until December 20 to register.
Okay,
We've
that's fair.
changed that. This is the good thing about this new platform. I know we had some rocky beginning when technology but before you had to do it within 30 days of booking, blah, blah. Now you have a lot of time, especially for groups. It's good because that's when you have the updated group list. And don't worry if it says send your rooming list for a review, do that. Upload your rooming list. Somebody in the background will go and enter everything for you. Check back within 24 to 48 hours. Your bookings will show up.
Okay, great. And Charlotte's asking, she's meaning, are you guys going to build a new hotel on the Pacific side?
Not that I know of. Did you hear something? Sometimes you hear things before we do, but not that I'm aware of right now.
Yeah, you never know,
You
right?
never know.
Amazing. And don't forget, everybody, we have Sheb's page and the girls' page, Julia's and Christie's on spoiledagent.com. And it's got contact information, the Palladium Pro, fact sheets, everything that you guys need. So spoiledagent.com. And also, then you just go down to hotels and click on the Palladium Hotel Group, and you're going to see all the girls listed there with all these great benefits and how you can access the Pro program and everything like that. So please don't forget to access that as well. And we're going to also this is recorded and it's going to be on Sheb's page a little bit later today. And it's also on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe to that as well. And I just want to also add a little reminder, everyone has joined here again today. Your names are added for our $250 gift card from Spoiled Agent. We have our own little incentive going for anyone who joins our live webinars on YouTube, on Facebook, on Zoom. So we're so happy for that. So that's in addition to Sheb's 3 night stay. So don't forget that. So we do our draw for our $250 gift card every first Thursday of the month. And I see we already have Mick on here today. He won last month. So congratulations, Mick, on that. So, all right, Miss Sheb, let's see here. Okay, we're finished. And I want to say thank you for everything. Everyone on Facebook said thank you so much. They're so happy to have you. Great information. You're very special to us here at Spoiled Age, and we love
Oh,
working with you guys, Julia and Christy, the whole team.
thank you.
And thank you for everything. And don't forget, if you get an email from Sheb next week, it's Friday. Open it. You're going to be going to the new hotel for 3 nights.
Yes,
You and a
yes.
companion.
Yeah, I'm here.
Me too. All right, everyone. Have a great Friday. Enjoy it. And thanks again, Chip, for everything.
Thank you so much, Susie and Spoiled Agent. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Enjoy your weekend.